So what do I have in mind? You will see. Because this probably might be a fun, potentially fun one anyway. Mm, What's the same? Well, let's fix. Let's redo it. Uh, Yikes. Okay, that sound's not working very well. Well, sound issues. We just do it like this then. Because that last one, my MIDI player decided to have like some
A beginning is a very delicate time. Know then that it is the year 10,191.
it's an
The
adventure
known
game.
universe is ruled by the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, my father. In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The
My
spice
spice.
expands
My
consciousness.
Arrakis. My
The spice
Dune.
is vital to space travel.
Hey Nathan.
The Spacing Guild and its navigators, who the spice has mutated over 4,000 years, use the orange spice gas, which gives them the ability to fold space. That is, travel to any part of the universe without moving. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. A desolate, dry planet with vast deserts. Hidden away within the rocks of these deserts are a people known as the Fremen, who have long held a prophecy that a man would come, a Messiah, who would lead them to true freedom. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
There's still something wrong with the music. It's, sorry, we're resetting again. There was still something wrong. Okay. Okay, it doesn't wanna show the opening topic without me showing the entire FMV. Okay. Let's pretend the last 10 minutes did not happen. You must secure cotton spice production. I got to troubleshoot my media devices later. Something's up with them. Let's watch through this FMV cutscene again. I'm sorry, guys.
A beginning is a very delicate time. Know then that it is the year 10,191. The known universe is ruled by the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, my father.
What year was this game released?
In this time, the most precious substance in the universe is the spice melange. The spice extends life. The spice expands consciousness.
Yeah, they had
the spice
CDs at this time.
Travel.
CDs are still very new.
Navigators who the spice has mutated over 4,000 years use the orange spice gas.
It was like a brand new media at the time.
To fold space. That is, travel to any part of the universe without moving. Oh yes, I forgot to tell you. The spice exists on only one planet in the entire universe. A desolate, dry planet with vast deserts. Hidden away within the rocks of these deserts are a people known as the Fremen, who have long held a prophecy that a man would come, a Messiah, who would lead them to true freedom. The planet is Arrakis, also known as Dune.
I might play this game in my own time later on, because the music for this is really good and the premise behind it is actually kind of interesting. But we'll talk about that once the game actually starts.
We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
Paul, I have a deep feeling that being here on Dune with these Fremen will reveal something to you. Something you can't even imagine.
That's us, by the way. Not really, this is a point-and-click adventure game. I mean, as long as you had like a 486, you could probably run it.
Paul is the one that the Fremen were waiting for. The legend comes true.
Paul Atreides, the famous Muad'Dib.
We must rally other Fremen troops if we are to stand some chance of defeating our Harkonnen enemies.
Young pup, how dare you come here? I'm going to kill you.
If you don't leave, I'm going to destroy you.
Whereas someday, the casting is different in this game compared to like the 2020s Dune movies. These graphics are probably riveting for 1992, where people are growing up and look at these and think, wow, technology's become so advanced. But we look back at it, we just laugh at it. Was it gonna play it again? Hold on a second. We're gonna get started soon.
In these times of the future, man has explored many worlds, traveling through space by the use of the spice. Spice is the most precious substance. It can be found only on one planet in the whole universe. That planet is Arrakis, better known as Dune.
It was made by Crowd Interactive. I don't know where Crowd Interactive comes from.
With vast deserts. There's never a drop of rain on Dune. You are Paul Atreides, son of Duke Leto Atreides.
Yeah, This is Us. It's based on the portrayal of Paul from the 1980s Dune movie. I forgot who plays this film.
The Harkonnens, longtime enemies of your family, have come on Dune to control the spice production in their brutal way. But the Emperor of the Universe has just allowed you and the Atreides family to go on Dune too. You are determined to use this opportunity to drive the
When music
Harkonnens out of
stops.
Dune with the help of the few natives, the Fremen. The story begins as you've just arrived on Dune, in an empty palace located at a safe distance from the Harkonnen fortresses.
Okay, so this is a point-and-click game. The way this works is we talk to people. The objective of the game is to it is a mix between like a strategy game and a point-and-click. We have to juggle. We talk to other NPCs. Our job is to produce as much spice as possible, and also drive the Harkonnens off the planet. So that means, oh yeah, Fremen. Of course they have. Of course you can play the game in the Fremen language. Why not? Anyway. So, if we don't know what to do, we have to talk to other people. So let's talk to this guy.
I am the Duke Leto Atreides, your father. My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible, or the Emperor will recall us from Dune. We've spotted 3 troops of Fremen around the palace, and I've sent Gurney Halleck to meet them. He's not returned yet. Go there and see what's keeping Gurney.
We also have to move. We also have to like work very quick because we're on an in-game timer.
I'm your mother, Jessica. The Duke has sent Gurney Halleck to Carthag Tuek. Go outside, take an Orny, and fly there. Hurry up, my son. I sense danger.
So we take this thing. So he's over here. So even just talking to people or like thinking about stuff, this moves in real time and it's very fast. And eventually the Emperor will demand spice shipments, and if you don't deliver them to him in time, you die. So you gotta be there are a couple other ways to die in this game. If you fly over Harkonnen space, you also die. Scenic view and fast travel. We can skip to our destination, but that will also accelerate the game time appropriately. let's go inside.
I'm Gurney Halleck. I've served the Atreides for a long time.
This guy was played by Patrick Stewart in the original movie. And I know in the remake he's played by Josh Brolin instead.
I've just come into contact with the Fremen. The Fremen have always lived in the sands of Dune. They live in sieges so well hidden that no one knows exactly how many there are. I've tried to convince them to work for us. You try, Paul. They may trust you.
We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
We Fremen are the original inhabitants of Dune. We've adapted our way of life to the desert.
And they also get like, I don't know why they had that awkward silence.
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. We aren't very used to spice mining. We'll try to learn. We're doing spice mining. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
It would be best for us to visit the three sieges together, and then return to the palace and inform the Duke.
Sure,
Okay,
come with
Paul,
me then.
I'm going with you.
Select destination on map. Kartak, Timin.
The majority of streamers right now, like doing anything Dune related, are playing Dune Awakening, which is a survival game set on Dune. But when I think of Dune, I think of RTS games actually. Actually, the plot of Dune lends more to an epic war story than it does to just survival on the planet. So funny you mentioned about asking is this an RTS, because the sequel to this game was Dune 2, which was a straight up RTS game. And it was basically Command and Conquer before Command and Conquer. It was literally one of the first RTS games that I think it was it was the second one RTS game ever made. There was another one on the Sega Genesis. I forgot the name of. But it wasn't Dune, but it was an RTS game. It was one of the first ones. It's already sunset. Well, let's go quickly.
I can feel something in you, but I wonder if you will be able to penetrate the secrets of this planet. I can feel... I'm not quite sure that you're able to appreciate our skills yet.
Well, we can't enlist this guy's help.
Did you notice? All the Fremen we meet have blue eyes. Totally blue. No whites in them. It's linked to saturation of the blood with spice. The Fremen seem to be organized into tribes or troops. It would be best for us to visit the three sieges together, and then return to the palace and inform the Duke.
Select destination Angartag Harg.
The day is passing by very quickly, which is actually kind of terrifying, because it won't be long before the Emperor demands a shipment, and if we don't have enough spice, we are fucked. So we gotta start up spice production as soon as possible. Yeah, this music is catchy. They did remasters of this OST as well, and I think it's also DLC for Dune Awakening. Oh, we had our destination.
We saw you coming from the other siege. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Specialize in
We know a
spice.
little about spice mining.
Let's go and tell the Duke that we have 2 troops working for us.
Yeah, we don't have to go back outside just to use the Ornithopter. We can just use the map. You can also try to go on foot in the desert, but you'll die very quickly. So it's better to take the Ornithopter as much as possible. There are a few times where you have to go on foot as part of the story. And we can skip this, by the way. Of course we can. Because it takes a while to get here. Let's go inside.
I'm Duncan, Idaho. The Duke asked me to supervise the production of spice. Well, for the moment I haven't much to do. I hope that we'll be able to extract large quantities of spice very soon. If you really want to know about the properties of spice, ask your mother, Jessica. Here are our current stocks of spice.
20 kilograms of spice. That's so meager.
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
Yeah, we literally just started.
Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable substance in the whole universe, and that it can only be found here on Dune.
Yeah, spice is also the in-game currency.
The spice is mined from the sand of Dune. Spice prolongs life and extends consciousness. It's used by the guild navigators to travel through space. I wonder what the proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul.
The Fremen have a special garment which they call a still suit. Wearing this, they can stay in the desert without losing body fluid. It would be advantageous for us to have some of these still suits. I want you and Gurney to go and find some of these suits for us. And remember, avoid wandering in the desert. You won't go very far without a still suit.
Well, Gurney, do you know something about still suits?
Oh yes, still suits. Let me remember. That's it. The Fremen in the siege where we met told me about a still suit maker.
Well, let's Let's take the ornithopter. Oh, we have to leave the palace.
Select destination on map. Kartag, Tuek.
There were two other adventure games I wanted to potentially show. Let's talk to the framing chef before framing chef, sure.
I thought you looked interested in my still suit. Yes, I know a still suit maker. You will find him if you fly eastward in your Orni. It's not very far, but be sure to fly with someone. Sieges are well hidden and not easy to find. We're doing spice mining.
Well, let's
Select destination.
so we gotta go eastward.
Yes, eastward.
So two other games I found streaming were The Secret of Monkey Island and King's Quest. Secret of Monkey Island is an actual good one, and King's Quest is kind of a dumb but really funny one. But if I do those, it has to be full streams.
It looks like a siege there on the left.
Yeah, let's go here. No one's here?
It's so silent. Impressive, isn't it, Paul?
Oh, there you are.
Welcome to our siege, Paul Atreides. So, you want to know about the principles of our still suits. It's good that you're so keen to learn our ways. A still suit is basically a high-efficiency filter. Perspiration passes through the first layer and is gathered in the second. Salt is separated, and the reclaimed water circulates to catch pockets from which you can drink through a tube at your neck. Breathing and walking provide the pumping action. Here are some still suits for both of you, and I'll send some to your palace as well.
So we're drinking processed sweat.
I know of 2 more sieges in the vicinity whose leaders would be more than interested in meeting you, Paul Atreides. Travel north and east from here. We've heard of you. You are the son of the Atreides Duke, and of Jessica, the...
Could he be the one?
Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be nice to have it. We're doing spice mining.
Let's well, I can't save my game right now. Yeah, there's a book. I can only save my game at the palace, I think. Which is kind of lame.
Select destination on map. Kartok Tower. So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troops work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Here are the characteristics of my troop. We've been asked to do spice mining. Let me show you the statistics. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We don't know how to prospect. It's a very peculiar job.
I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one. I'm convinced such a troop is nearby, probably in one of these already prospected sietches.
Select destination on map. Gono, Tuek.
First, let's visit this faraway siege.
So here is this Paul Atreides we've heard about. Yes, I agree to let my troop. My troop is awaiting your orders. The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one. I'm convinced such a troop is nearby, probably in one of these already prospected sietches.
Select destination on map.
I guess let's try visiting this one.
Yes, our area has been prospected for spice by a troop of Fremen who came here one day. No, we don't know where they are now. At first, they seemed unfriendly, but they appear trustworthy. We are doing spice mining.
I suspect the existence of a troop of prospectors. Well, there has to be one.
Oh. I think I know where they are. It's this place, isn't it?
We had heard rumors that you might call on our services. Prospecting for spice is a dangerous and a skillful job. Good to see that our knowledge is appreciated. Yes, Paul Atreides, we will work for you. My troop is awaiting your orders. May I show you the characteristics of my troop? We're unbeatable in spice prospecting. Here, I have something you may find interesting. Here, take this map of the planet. You can update this map as we send back information to you. May I show you the characteristics? Okay. Show me 3 sietches where you want me to go next.
We would send them to these two, because these are grayed out.
Okay.
Let's go back to the palace.
I don't think you can get stuck in this game. And the hard part about this, the tricky part about this game is that it is partly a strategy game, so you do have to juggle. Like, eventually the Harkonnens are going to attack, and we're going to have to fight them. And we're going to have to turn some of these sietches into military outposts instead. There's the palace.
Look, the steel suits have been stored here. It's rather different here from the sieges we've been to, isn't it?
I must congratulate you on finding this prospecting troop. We're now well on the way, Paul. Here are our current stocks of spice.
That's still not a lot. 150 kilograms.
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before. Do remember that spice is by far the most valuable.
Yeah, I know.
We've got the still suits. Good work, Paul. Don't forget to have a look at the map to see if your troops are working well. Paul, as you know, we haven't been here at the palace long, and this old building may still hold many secrets. Our enemies were here recently, and we have already found some traps. Well, your mother Jessica has this special talent for, well, sounding rooms and finding secret doors. Go with her and search the palace. Remember that now our most important task is to achieve good spice production.
Yeah, before we do any of that, let's, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, we can look at the mirror. Right now, over the course of the game, our eyes are gonna turn blue as well. But, I need to look away from the game for 1 second. What? Sorry. What? I'm still here, by the way. Just I'm being messaged about something. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we can go. You can go a little bit more. Let's see what else we can do. Since we are on this book, Paul on Dune. Let's read about Paul on Dune. On Dune, the desert covers the entire planet, also called Arrakis or the Sand Planet. Dune is known as the only place where the most valuable substance in the universe, the spice, can be found. Letter, no precipitations. A few natives, the Fremen, live hidden in the desert. I suppose, I'm guessing if I click this, it's gonna play the cutscene. Play that cutscene. And the Duke said to Paul, "My son, we must mine the spice as soon as possible or the Emperor will recall us from Dune." Paul first encountered the Fremen in a siege near the palace. Fremen are the first inhabitants of Dune. They live in sieges, hidden in the desert. Their eyes are blue, totally blue. No whites in them, due to the saturation of their blood with spice. Sure. Is that it? Anyway, let's talk to our mother.
I wonder what the
Our mom.
proximity of so much spice will do to you, Paul. Paul, I gave you more than an education. It was more of a kind of special training. I expect that here on this very special planet, you'll discover that you have many special powers. I can't tell you more for the moment, but each time you experience something strange or special, come and tell me. I'll give you an explanation. Okay, now, together we can try to explore the palace a little, okay? I wonder what the We both will try to examine the few rooms we can access. Go ahead. I'm following you.
I'll start with this
Nothing
one.
particular in this room. Paul, how I miss our planet, Caladan, with its oceans and... this is so different. I feel nothing particular in this room. I feel something here. It's so faint. No, let's continue. Wait, I can feel something. I think there's a hidden door on the left. Yes, let's have a look. It seems to lead somewhere. Let's follow.
This room looks very suspicious.
Not exactly hospitable.
It looks like a communication room, used to send and receive long-distance messages. I'm going to try to open this door on the right.
A communication room. Let's all gather here. Jessica really has extraordinary faculties, doesn't she?
Thank you, Leto. But let me tell you, this is an exhausting exercise.
Well, everyone's here.
As we are almost all gathered here, I would like to congratulate Paul for what he's done since we arrived here on Dune. He has visited 6 sieges, and now these troops of Fremen are working for us. That's a good start, isn't it, Jessica?
I'm pleased to notice that Paul now has a rising charisma among the Fremen.
Don't make that face at me.
Paul, I'm very proud of you. All of my hopes are set on you.
This is a communication room. When you view a message, a holographic image of the sender is generated in the center. No messages have arrived yet, but I am sure we will soon have one from the Emperor. I'm so tired from having sounded rooms like that. It's emotionally exhausting.
Yeah, we're gonna get a message from the Emperor real soon now that this room is unlocked.
I really don't understand much of this kind of technology. I wonder if Duncan is satisfied with the spice production.
Let's talk to Duncan, I guess.
Even with the Fremen, we won't get very far in mining spice if we don't have more harvesters. A harvester is a very efficient machine used to mine spice from the ground. You told me you saw one harvester in a siege. Go there with Gurney and see if you can locate some more of them. Here are our current stocks of spice. You can notice that yesterday our spice production was better than the day before. Do remember that spice is by far the most...
Yeah.
Let's look at the map and find the Fremen group that Duncan mentioned.
Oh, we're looking at the map. These are the sietches that we've explored so far. I'm gonna try to guess where we might find a harvester. I think let's try. The best thing I can think of is let's try talking to some of the locals.
Select destination target.
Maybe they might know
I'm
something.
staying.
Yeah, you can stay here.
We're doing spice mining. Let me show you the statistics. Have a look at our spice production. It's a new job for us. We should improve.
Let's look at the map and find the Fremen group that Duncan mentioned.
Maybe just go.
We're doing spice mining. Here are the characteristics. Look, our production level has gone up.
Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Sage. Yeah. There are some issues I had with the game, but yeah, it does have potential to be a fun game. Like, one issue I had was, you might, like, I had to do a weird workaround, actually, where, so, I was using the gamepad to play a game. The right movement, like, input on the right analog stick was either all the way on or all the way off. It wasn't like an analog control, so I did, like, even if it didn't look like that when I was actually playing, that was because I did a weird workaround where I did a weird workaround where I had the right analog stick act as my mouse. But it would be nice if that was like resolved and that's the most obvious one. That's the most obvious issue that comes to mind. The other thing is it was a little like it was a little clunky trying to pick up new weapons. Yeah, it's a fun game, and for anybody who played the hell out of Armored Core 6, I'm pretty sure is gonna have a good time with it. Let's try going here, maybe. Oh, that's good to hear. Time is moving very quickly, and the Emperor demands spice. I'm gonna be in deep shit if I can't find a harvester.
We're doing spice mining. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
Let's look at the map and find the Fremen group.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. I may call it very soon, however, because Lemmy has to go. And very soon himself. We don't want to go here. That's the Harkonnen Palace. If we go there, we die. Last place we're gonna check is here. Yes. Oh.
We are the spice prospectors. Our ability is increasing. We are now... Here are the characteristics. We're prospecting for spice spots. There is much spice around. There is a sietch not far from here, northwestward.
Yeah.
We've been asked to do spice. May I show you? The area has to be prospected for...
Oh, you never know. Let's check this empty one.
Let's look at the map and find the
Uh, well, I didn't find it. I have no idea where it is. I know Gurney says to look at the map. Well, okay. Maybe game facts will help me then. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to talk for the night? We're gonna sleep real soon? Alright. I guess that's gonna do it for the stream then. We'll just end here without having found the harvester. Thanks everybody for showing up, and thanks Sage for showing up. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream some more random stuff. Since I did Dune, I might do Dune 2 instead. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens from there. And or if I really can't figure out what to do for a stream, then maybe we might do an art stream. Just so I can have like that, can just have that one doodle of Jonathan gorging on salad and soy milk. I still haven't drawn that. But anyway. So I won't keep you guys for too long, so I'll squirrel. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.